Oh, what a day. Just waiting for YouTube to tell me go now. Hey guys, welcome to the Tuesday stream! It is Tuesday, right? Oh no, we're into like just ignoring me and typing again. Now, my name is Twitchi and I am joined by Misaligned today. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
You are doing good now. Oh, awesome. I find myself in the Nether Tunnel. This isn't exactly where I wanted to be, but it does show me, does give me the opportunity to show you guys that there are new pathways opening up. I take umbrage with the pathway that's actually ended up there, but you know, it's not me building it, so whoever does it, I don't care. You know, whatever. In fact, I know exactly who did this, but the reason that I don't like it is because it gives me epilepsy. I've got to be like, look at this. You go up 2 littles and then you walk straight for a little, and my brain's just like, I hate it. I hate it so much. So how is everybody doing out there? I'm going to have a quick look at my inventory and see if there is anything that I need to deal with. I'm going to spawn today, I think. We're going to go to spawn. We're going to go see if there is a little thing we can put on top of City Hall. A nice little game. Something for us to play with. Hey Extrude, hey Cubic, hey Zetek. Good insert time. Yeah, you know it, man. You know it. Can I possibly buy a chest of gunpowder for a certain price for a certain secret project? Let me show you the prices again. 1 emerald, 2 stacks. 32 items, 1 stack. 1 emerald, 3 powder. Because you could trade 1 stick for emeralds. But anyway, we are going to go build ourselves a nice little swimming pool. I think it's time to build a swimming pool with a diving board, and we're going to play a game there. Yes, indeed. I'd like the swimming pool to be remarkably bigger than the splash pool that we are actually going to need, but we're going to go see. Also, if anybody is walking around the server and they happen to find a terrible diamond shovel with mending on it, that's mine. I put it down somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. I thought I put it in one of my chests. I don't know. I'm terrified. I'm terrified that actually I went to click it into a chest and it's actually been thrown onto the floor and I've lost it. Like despawn lost. Yeah, that would be terrible. Hey, miss, how you doing? You say that now's the time to talk. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Hey, a shovel with mending. Really?
You might have found it.
That
should
would be
name
great.
These things.
No, it should be named It's No Use or Here, Take This. One of those two. Hello humans, how are you today? I'm doing very well. I'm a little bit rushed. I feel stressed, but I feel that all like melting away from me as I sit and talk to you guys, because that's good. I like sitting and talking to you guys. Oh, I see a diamond lady up ahead. Hi, how you doing?
I actually might need to change my armor. Oh.
What? Oh.
So there isn't an ender chest here.
Okay, cool. Is there not one? I thought you had one in the wall.
We should definitely put one in here. There's one under Forest's tank.
If I could grab that, buddy, that would be great. I said, but no one heard. Yeah, sorry, man. It was quite busy. Are you in this place over here? Obviously, like this is good for people watching, but not for people not watching. But yeah, are you in your? But man, you have been adding. Oh man. Dude, I am loving what you are doing to your buildings over here. I am absolutely loving it. Let's jump down this way. Cleaned up the side. Cool.
Was that a creeper that exploded near you?
I didn't hear it. Did you hear it? Let's get up and have a look.
But I can't see anything near me.
Well, thankfully, Spawn has anti-creeper griefing on it, so it's nothing to really worry about.
Okay.
It won't put a hole in. Enderman can still come along and put holes in, but not creepers. All right, so if Cubic's not over this way, he's going to be coming from the Nether. I want to go up on top of that building over there. I think it's time that we put a roof on it. Maybe not like a solid roof, but a roof of some description. Hey, I see you over there. And yeah, as I say, I want to build a nice little splash pool, maybe like somewhere to hang up your towels and stuff like that. You know what I'm trying to say, right? We're gonna make a nice little roof terrace with lots of deck chairs and etc. I'm going up here. Bye.
Oh, bye.
We haven't done much with the inside here, it's got to be said, but mostly it was going to be a folly anyway. We knew this. Oh yeah, I forgot it was this good. So I think what we need is a wood type up here. Do you agree to just like flood fill it in with, I think in birch half slab, bottom birch half slab. I'm gonna try the bucket thing. Watch me say goodbye to 30 levels. Look at that.
Well done.
Thank you.
Someone's been stripping the trees from the hill next door to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, people just strip trees wherever they can, and because Minecraft is Minecraft, they don't put it back. How do I feel about the nuclear detonation in Russia? I mean, fair play if that's what they want to do. It really feels like Russia is trying to gear up for something big again, but, like, does anybody really want to do that in the world? Like, honestly, it seems like it's just, like, bad times. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, you got my shovel. Thank you so much. I am so appreciative. Yeah, it's no use. Brilliant. That is the one I want. Let's go and spend these 30 levels that I've got. Yeah, I particularly enjoy the fact that the Russians are trying to give different cover stories, despite the fact that all this, like, these detections have been made. Like, people have... have you heard much about that? Miss? Oh, there's no... the anvil broke here. Serbia is being militarized by Russia, is it? Oh, dude. Not great, it's got to be said. But yeah, so I can't remember the name of the city or town, but there was a town that most places register like radiation levels, right, for research and stuff like that. And these guys were like, oh, our radiation signal has just spiked. And there just happened to be an explosion at a military base down the road from us. Couldn't possibly be nuclear weapons, could it? And Russia's like, no, we were testing a new liquid propulsion system. No nukes here. Don't know what the isotopes are about. You know?
Oh.
Yeah. But the thing is, our nuclear laws are outdated. Right? They come from a time when... Oh, what was that? That was some severe lag. Severe frame drops. They come from a time when people were a lot more skittish about what was going on. I don't have a name for this. What should we call my mending shovel? Infini-dig. Yeah, I mean, if no one comes up with anything better, then that's what I'm going to wear with. Infini-dig. Like the Outer Space Treaty that stops us testing nukes in space. It stops us doing anything to do with nuclear weaponry, nuclear stuff in space in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't even have to be a weapon. It could be like some weird. Like, do you know that NASA have to like do some all sorts of weird paper filing just to get the RTGs on their robots? It's crazy. It's crazy. And why shouldn't we be able to have RTGs on our robots? Why is that not a thing? It's not like you could actually use it to blow up Mars or anything like that. I understand maybe we want to keep the low Earth orbit clear. I'm all about that. Let's keep low Earth orbit clear of nukes. That's cool. Accidents happen, satellites collide. We don't want to have nuclear material raining down. But you know, also the dilution rate at that point must be outrageous. I don't know. I've not seen any numbers. I'm just now thinking off the top of my head. But if you have one, like any size, like a Tsar bomber, right? The biggest nuclear explosion you can think of is still tiny compared to the scale of the planet. You know? So if you even have a nuclear bomb up in orbit and something goes wrong, as things do go wrong all the time, you know, would we even notice it down here? There might be a bit of an EMP if it was actual explosion, but if it was just the material, I kind of wanted that. If it was just the materials being spread around, I don't know. Not sure how that would go. Oh, look, Cubic spin. Do I have the zoom? I do have the zoom key. Cubic has been building on top of his place. Look, he's also been doing a swimming pool. That's nice. It was kind of at my bequest, but I like the word bequest. It's not used enough to be like a common word, but still people understand what it means. They're completely ready to act military in Kosovo if things don't go according to plan. Basically, if the other side doesn't want to continue negotiating, now isn't going to be such fun to be a country. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Almost all my political chatter, world chatter, whatever, comes through the lens of being thousands of miles away from all this stuff. You know, I'm quite safe in my nice little island country off the edge of a continent that we're trying to have nothing to do with. I hate that so much. So just to let you know, a stack and a half of slabs will just about go around this roof once.
Okay, so I've got 22 logs on me, and there's some in my chests over by the skyscraper.
Cool. How are we gonna do? So, you know what? I need to go back to the Guardian farm, which is not farming yet. I've been playing around today with different ideas of how to make a Guardian farm. Turns out they're immune to this. Look, if I come down here, you see how I'm taking damage. I'm not actually taking damage because my armor's doing it. But it turns out that apparently the US put nukes in Belgium and told no one. That's crazy. That is crazy. I should imagine they told someone. Probably not the Belgians, but the Belgique? I don't know.
Would you like me to start filling the
Yeah, just flood fill it. I'm gonna go get a whole bunch of prismarine so we can have an actual swimming pool, right?
Okay.
That's the way that should work. We want a bunch of the prismarine, the one that looks like small pebbles everywhere, for the main flood fill of the thing. So according to immigration law, I'd need to be married to someone in England for 4 years to become a citizen. I mean, that is one way. There are other ways of becoming citizens. Unfortunately,
I believe that doesn't always work either. There was a lady who was married to someone who'd been here quite a long time, and then they still made him go home.
Yeah, there are, but the thing is, for every story like that, there's stories of people who came over, got picked up by the cops on the motorway. Who hide themselves under here? Got picked up by cops by the motorway, went to immigration service, told their story, and were allowed to stay.
Yeah.
You know, it's individual merit, right? It's individual merit. They don't want a computer and electronics engineer. You know what? We are screaming out for him over here, buddy. Get yourself a decent work permit, extend it out a few times. Before you know it, you'll be, I don't know, calling people. No, I'm not going to say that. Being a proper British person, that's what I mean.
You should take a look at Australia. They're always looking for skilled workers. I don't know which skills they're looking for at the moment.
Legit, the other side of the planet.
Yeah, but what a nice place to live.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends where you go. Gold Coast would be lovely. But, so we know someone who's moved out to Australia. You heard from them since?
No, it's his birthday though, so...
Is it actually his birthday? Oh, happy birthday, Groovy. But, because, you know, he's going to notice this.
Yeah, of course.
I missed my turning. Australia has spiders the size of your head. This is also true, and not just spiders. They got snakes and they got wallabies, which it turns out are small kangaroos. And the things I learned this weekend. We went to Bristol Museum this weekend. It's amazing. It's like the Natural History Museum, but half the scale.
Half? More than...
You think it was less than half the scale?
Yeah, it's tiny.
So where the Natural History Museum has, well, it doesn't have Dippy anymore, but it used to have Dippy, the Diplodocus, as front and centre. They had what was the name of the thing? Pterosaur? It was a one that they had found. It's like, you know, the size of a Great Dane or something, which is like relatively impressive, but it's not like, oh, this is 20 meters tall and used to eat things the size of your face, but was a herbivore. You know, so that was pretty good. And then where they would normally have a blue whale on the roof in the Natural History Museum, they had what they were calling sea dragons, but were actually ichthyosaurs, which, you know, if anyone's played Ark, the fish things and their cousins, which were like paleosaurs and plesiosaurs. There was lots of variations on paleosaur. Right, I spent a little bit of time sorting all this out earlier. Oh, the prismarine's downstairs, isn't it? Destiny.
That's a creeper there.
Just looking down in the hole, seeing all the sand.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that. I should go take a look.
So I have dropped a layer or two since, like, you can see where the chest used to be. I've dropped it down. But I'm gonna grab some prismarines. There's a lot here. Group project, so of course, just, you know, let it be known that you want some. I don't know how much we're going to end up using though. So yeah, I reckon flood fill with this prismarine. I'm just going to bring this whole line here. Because of course we definitely want to make. So I was figuring out. Do you remember when I said they have 30 hearts? Turns out I kind of lied. They have So Guardians, they are super tough. I don't know if you guys out there are aware that Guardians have a lot of health. They have 30 points of health. Just to give you a scale, hey, that guy's going to get killed. Just to give you a scale, I have 20 points of health. So the Guardian's tougher than the player. But of course, that's not 30 hearts as I was thinking about it. It's 30 health, which is 15 hearts. So you've only got to drop them 30 blocks. But I was like, oh no, we're going to have to drop them 60 blocks down to try and get enough damage. Yeah. If you know a general AI, if you know anything about neural networks, people will want you. But the thing about neural networks is no one knows how they work. You just set up the right conditions and somehow they discover the maths all on their own. That was an inopportune time to have a drink of tea. Okay, let's get back to where we were going.
Also, your estimation of a stack and a half filling this roof in was wrong.
No. To go once around the outside. One loop around the outside. So yeah, a stack and a half to go across that, very much under. You'd probably get about 4 lines across, I'm guessing. I do not have the quiet ender portals here. Nether portals. I shall have to change that at some point. So as always, I am using Vanilla Tweaks Texture Pack, as well as actually quite a few others, to bring some life to my Minecraft. Things like the rainbow bar on the bottom of my bar, my XP bar. That's the one. It's great. It's lovely. Whew. I'm starting to run out of chatter to be had whilst we're running across the nether. That's the problem with the nether. It's all bland and empty. So at some point we're going to have to try and catch that ghast again.
Yeah.
Maybe on the 4th hour of trying to catch one we can actually do so. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Okay, I have nearly made my way back to spawn. Strong plays. So what is your opinion on using drones for military purposes? Let's ask Miss that question, actually. Drones, unmanned UAVs, are we saying things that are controlled by people or robots that are making the decisions to kill people? Oh, anyway, Miss, how do you feel about those two different scenarios? Because I've shared my opinion on this quite a lot.
I know, I guess unmanned is safer, less casualties taken.
Yeah, wow, do you think that's the question,
you can get
right?
into territories that are fairly unsafe with a drone, right?
A boat? Z-Tech's calling a boat. I mean, like, it's always nice to have a human in the loop because we're not quite at the point yet where the decision making is flawless. Hey, we need to leave a space for an actual thing. I was kind of expecting you to be back here before you got this far. Need to put an actual swimming pool in, right?
Yeah.
So
you just told me to flood fill it.
Yeah, well, yeah. As I said, I kind of expected to be here before you did, so my bad. I am sorry. Right, got that. That's what I wanted. So what size swimming pool are we going to... Where's the diving board? That's the more important thing. This is far too square for this, but let's just... Okay, so if we... So this is enough room to put some deck chairs down, right? Yeah, this feels like a good edge here. And then we can have a pillar going up there. And then the other edge would be... Hang on, let's count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th. Oh no, that one. Good at the game.
I think I'm coming down with something. I feel cold and stuffy and...
Menopause.
I'm not that old.
Yeah, I mean, you know, welcome to summer when all the alien bacteria thrive the best.
I think I got city flu.
Yeah, well, yeah, we did go out and see a city of many millions of people. I don't know what the population of Bristol is, actually. Maybe it's only 500,000. I don't know. How long would you want the drones to be under human control before they prove themselves to be much more efficient? So, you know, when... So like autopilots on planes, after a little while we looked back at the statistics and went, oh look, they were better, much less crashes. Then that's at which point, like how do you rate a failed military excursion, like killing? Like at what point are you like, oh, actually they killed a bunch of innocents? Like, if that's still happening, I mean, that's always going to happen. Let's be honest. There, at no point are you going to make a perfect AI that can make that decision. Bristol's a lovely place, mate. If you have the opportunity, I highly recommend. It is also quite... Oh no, full of scumbags! Oh!
Yeah, it's also the city of the free-minded, though. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I mean.
Everyone is welcome. No one is judged or prejudiced or...
No, it's true. Like, you can be whoever you want to be in Bristol, and people will just be like, fair enough, whatever. Which is nice. It's not exactly the same as the small town that we live in. According to Americans, those innocents were carrying guns. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. I think they were probably like trying to ship crack cocaine across the border or something, right? Oh, Portsmouth. I like Portsmouth. I believe Miss likes Portsmouth quite a bit as well.
Yeah, I like Portsmouth.
Lots of family fun times for you, right?
Yeah, that's like childhood memories for me.
Yeah, so I grew up in... Well, I didn't grow up in Southampton. I spent a couple of years in Southampton, which is the town literally just across the water. Like, there's... If you stand on the beach in Portsmouth, you can see the ships leaving Southampton, and the other way around, you know. It's really close. Your mum used to live in Portsmouth. Nice. Yeah, my dad lives in Southampton. Well, it's actually a little town just outside Southampton, because of course you don't become an old man and still live in the city. I don't know why that happens, but pace of life gets too much, right? Did you fall down? No.
No, I came to see if there's anything I could do to help.
So, do you want to be helpful? Do you want to either cut those out, or do you want to try and put the prismarine underneath?
Oh, I'll go and cut those out.
All right, how deep do we want the water to be then, guys? I reckon we want it to be 1, 2... Do you know the evil paradox? No, not by that name anyway. If you start explaining and I go, oh yeah, then that might be a thing, but not by name. Please do expand, and I will pass my opinion. Oh no, this is not great. What I've done here. Oh, I suppose I've got this little line around the outside here. Oh, that's also not great. So I was traveling with my brother today. Had a few things to take care of in different towns and stuff. And he was going on about how good a driver he is and such forth. I had to stop and explain the Dunning-Kruger effect to him. You know, stupid people don't know they're stupid because they don't know the breadth of their ignorance. And it's like, you don't know how bad you are because you don't know the bits that you're missing. And he was like, yeah, I'll just rate myself as average from now on then. It's like, no, you missed the point. But yeah, he's become a bit of a terror behind the wheel, by the way. Should let you know that. Yes.
I don't think you get to call yourself a good driver unless you're, I don't know, a racing driver or a traffic cop or someone who has been on several like intensive driving courses to teach you that extra stuff.
Yeah, I think the main thing is you don't get to call yourself a good driver. Other people get to call you a good driver.
No, I reckon people like Sebastian Vettel get to turn around and go, yeah, I'm a good driver.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to because everybody else is telling us.
He is my favourite F1 driver, I'll have everyone know.
Do people have favourite F1 drivers? So I lost track with the sport a little while ago. But whilst growing up, my first stepdad, I don't want to make my mum sound too bad here, but my first stepdad, he worked for Williams. Did he? Yeah. It was really nice. We got like tours around the factory and stuff. Like the actual factory is just a machine shop, right, as you would expect, because they're making car parts, right? But it's all like wonderful and luster and stuff. And but yeah, they had a museum next to so Didcot Power Station. I know this is only like relevant to people in this area, but the Williams factory was right next to that, and the you would literally go into the museum and you would be standing next to the word that I'm looking for is the cooling towers. It's cool. It's really cool.
That's very cool. I changed, so slight change. My all-time favourite is Jenson Button, but he doesn't race anymore.
Nah, he's a commentator
my
now.
current racing favourite is Sebastian Vettel.
I mean, to be fair, like when you, I tried to line that up and everything. When you like retire from a sport, your only option to you is to become a commentator. Like, what do you do? Or a coach, I suppose. Commentator or coach.
Yeah, the last I heard of Button was he was doing like triathlons or something like that, or he was cycling across large areas of somewhere.
Okay, cool. Extrude says that Vettel is a really arrogant guy, though. He doesn't like that.
Oh, but not as arrogant as Hamilton, which is why I don't like him, because, you know, he's our British driver. I should have all my faith in him, but he is so arrogant. Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be a much nicer person.
Well, I mean, arrogance doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person, but it's...
Well, judgmental. His nephew was wearing a dress and he got all on his high horse about it, and I think that's wrong.
No, yeah, that's so not so much arrogance. That is just the shortcomings of society at this present moment in time. You know, it's one of the things we like about Bristol, bringing it back, is because people could do that in Bristol if they want. You know, there's the progressive side. All right, something I was looking at the other day. We're reading the newspaper, and where was the shooting? Denmark? There was a shooting in Denmark.
Is it Copenhagen, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was literally in Copenhagen. They mentioned at the end that the guy had extreme right-wing views. I was like, shocker. Well, has anyone ever heard of an extreme left-wing terrorist? Has that actually happened anywhere? Like, open borders or I'll kill people. I just don't... I don't know if that's happened at all. If anybody can put me right there, that'd be great. All right, that's the end of my tea. You know what? I forgot all my drinks today.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. Shame. So I am powering my way through even without the taurine, despite the fact that I was up for the majority of last night with one of the worst migraines in my life. It wasn't actually, like, on a migraine scale, it was one of the better ones, but it was still a migraine, which meant I was throwing up and screaming why and crying a little bit. I didn't actually cry a little bit, but I dang well felt like it a few times. So yeah, I'm working on that and no taurine. If there is no means of defeating evil, do you commit evil to stop it, or do you just let evil conquer you? So the problem there, and the reason why it's not really a paradox, is the word evil is a linguistic marker to mean stuff that we don't like. Evil doesn't exist as a concept in the world beyond what we say it is. So, you know, when you do something evil, big inverted commas, in the name of the law, it becomes justice in such a fact of, like, corporal punishment, right? I don't know how many of your countries out there still kill people. Thankfully, ours don't, though that does leave its own set of problems. But in killing a murderer, are you really any better? You know, I mean, sure, these people need to be taken off the streets. These people do need to be stopped. But is death the way? Well, according to some countries, yeah, that's justice. That's righteousness. There are many left-wing terrorists. You just don't know them as such. The Irish, for example, or the Irish aren't left-wing. When you're blowing people up because you want to splinter away, that's not left-wing. That's group behaviour, which is not very left-wing. Like in-group behaviour. But the guerrillas I could give with. I mean, obviously I can't say too much on the Irish because I am an Englishman through and through, so can't really make many comments there. But yeah, you're right. We don't call left-wingers terrorists. We give them different, like, rebels and freedom fighters, and are in part left-wing. Yeah, okay, yeah, in part. Well, that is the problem, is they're fighting themselves, or in essence, fighting our face that's in there. I don't know. It's a very complicated situation. That's the problem. Very complicated. Okay, so this is looking good. Nice. All right, where do we put some racing lines down? I'm going to go with this one here, right? And then, so that's 2. 1, 2. That's Oh, I've made a mistake. There's 3 here, 2 here, 2 here. I'm just going to do it like this. We can have a 3 wide lane. Opinions on the KLF? I'm afraid I do not know the KLF, buddy. Do you know who the KLF... You know what? I'm going to go search him up. Sorry that my screen will freeze, but my screen will freeze because I'm not on it. Justified Ancients of Mumu. The Time Lords. Okay. Is it... have I actually hit the right one? I think I may have got the wrong thing. I've got discographies and music and stuff like that. Oh, if that's who they are, great. To see if there's anything else about this. Wow, they did a lot of stuff. They did a lot of stuff. Opinions on Greenpeace, or better yet, vegans. Vegans are alright. It's just they've got... yeah, that is the one, the crazy British... I didn't know about them until right this moment now, dude. Sorry. Opinions on Greenpeace.
Take a look at those later.
Greenpeace have got their hearts in the right places, but they're a bunch of idiots doing it wrong. Maybe idiots is a bit strong, but they're a bunch of people doing it in the wrong manner. They're all like, we don't have to interface with your system, man. And the problem is that they do.
Not all of them are like that, though.
No, not all of them are like that. That's not the orientation I wanted on this, and it turns out that you can't rotate your prismarine. That's a shame. But yeah, like when they're off doing stuff in international waters, great, all about that, because it's international waters. What are people going to do? But yeah, what's my opinion on vegans? Again, mostly good. You know, vegans are doing wonders to save the planet. But some of them have stinky opinions of how much better they are than everybody else because of it. And that is not that they're a vegan, it's just that they're an arsehole. So that I like vegans, I dislike bad people. Is that fair comments? I think that's fair comments. Alright, so here's a swimming pool. What half slab should we use to edge it up with, or do we just leave it like this? I kind of feel like we need like carpet on the edge.
You think so?
Yeah, like maybe a blue carpet. Well, what we actually need is something that looks like that horrific drain system that you get on the side of all the pools, right? You know the one I mean. Do you have
So you mean quartz half slab? Quartz half slab.
Quartz half slab? Yeah. Maybe a snow layer. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some snow. Do you have dirt on you?
No.
Do you have any?
I do have some snow down at my build though, because obviously that's what I've been using.
Well, so the reason I asked for dirt is because I want to put a layer of dirt one below where we want the water, so that I could just flood fill. Oh yes.
So there's a chest of dirt down next door to my skyscraper.
Chest of dirt down. Okay. I was going to say, could you fill in the thing? What about the study saying that vegans are causing more pollution on the planet than non-vegans because they want to eat organic? Again, that's not vegans, because the problem of organic food has been known for a while. I eat so much power in global warming by yourself. You know what, dude? That is exactly my opinion. It's not that I don't care. If I could put a treadmill or a bike on my PC to create my own power, then I would. But at the same time, I need to get my energy from somewhere, right? So I'd probably be ended up like more. Here we go. I'd probably end up making more greenhouse gases from the production of the food I need to keep myself going, right? So it's a tough call, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I think all in all, we should all be more conscious of what we do, because warmest July on record ever, wettest August on record ever. That was last year as well, and this year, and it's probably going to be next year. Yeah, we need to be more conscious of what we're doing. Is what is definitely being said. Oh, there's a...
I'm already taking very conscious actions.
Yeah, you are actually the most...
Try and minimalise that.
Yeah, you were doing really well not telling everybody until you went and told everybody.
So where did you want this dirt filled in?
One below the top prismarine layer. It's going to be the one that we put the water on top of, right?
Okay.
I should probably actually find another bucket. Boucher. Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, so the trend of veganism is doing great for the planet. The trend of organicism is not. It's just about getting the balance right, as always. All in all, I urge humanity to make more nuclear reactors. You know what? I could not agree more.
I disagree.
Why?
I don't know, Chernobyl.
So, one Chernobyl. In fact, all right, there's half a dozen bad nuclear fallouts, right?
Yeah.
Planet's dying.
Plus the Hulk.
Plus the. I meant, but I meant either it's a couple of nuclear explosions. Cheers for derailing the conversation.
Sorry.
But yeah, either a bunch of nuclear problems that have happened that, let's be honest, hasn't really done that bad for the planet as a whole, opposed to the power situation we have now that is doing bad for the planet as a whole.
Yeah, but we have alternatives. We don't need.
No. The solar and wind is not enough. It's many
wind,
studies.
Water.
Yeah. So water. Do you remember when we were hearing about the Three Gorges Dam and you were like, why would they flood all that area and rah rah rah? That's the trade-off we'd have to make.
Those people don't need to live there.
Okay, all right, you're on that side now. Okay, cool. I'm with you there. Yeah.
I think it was a stupid idea having their village at the bottom of a dam anyway. There's been past accidents.
No, different dam. But yeah, so we've had a dam try and burst its banks in this country this month, something like that. But no, the Three Gorges one is the one in China where they're flooding like 3 cities, 150 odd different sites of historical interest, and etc. Right?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, no, fair enough. So it was quite a bit. It was one of the projects that like slowed the Earth's spin rate down by 1/10 of a second per year or something like that. I should have brought another bucket of water. You got a bucket of water?
No, so I was just going to say that. I'll go and get one.
I thought you were prepared. Like, what?
So did I. It turns out when I looked at my inventory, there's no bucket of water. I must have lost it at the Guardian farm.
Yeah. So Extrude has come out with the fact that I would like to see some numbers to back that up, but I am ready to believe it right now, that nuclear energy has less deaths attributed to it than wind power. I could definitely buy that, but that is also maybe even just confirmation bias.
Yeah, but
I'm not sure.
The long-term effects afterwards, like...
Of nuclear? Yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah, so Chernobyl is still not recovered, and it is still affecting the generations of people that are born afterwards.
Yeah, no, there are definite issues. I've only just noticed that there is no way onto this next floor up here. There are definite issues that do need to be addressed. The how do we deal with our nuclear waste is a problem, but did you know that half the stuff that we considered nuclear waste 50 years ago, we can now reprocess into more efficient fuels? Now, obviously, I'm not talking about the stuff like the workers' gloves that had been irradiated because they were handling stuff. Obviously, that's just still a problem. Don't know what to do with that. But things like when the uranium has gone through its fission products and you end up with plutonium at the end. It used to be that you could only make bombs out of that, but now we can make like nice thorium reactors, or we're following the process through. Anybody who actually knows what they're talking about is just going to be like, you have just said a load of rubbish. But you know what I'm saying. The waste products are now more useful than they used to be, and I think going forward that is going to be more and more of a thing as we realise that we can harness these bigger and bigger, smaller, bigger atoms. I'm still waiting for us to start taking control of more bacteria and protozoa and things like that. Oh look, we had a whole bunch of prismarine here. I was after water. That's what I've been walking around for.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I was also after water. Water is needed. Yeah, so like I don't know if you're aware. Are they called diamorphs? They're small little bacteria. They excrete silica, like glass, as a shell for themselves. Literally, if you guys aren't watching Journey to the Microcosm, it's a new Hank Green channel. He met up with some microbiologists in London, and they've started doing quite regular recordings of like, oh, look at that, beautiful, of all microbes and stuff like that. And then we just take this out and it'll be beautiful.
I thought so.
Yeah, I highly recommend that. But yeah, so one of the things that they did literally yesterday is the diamorphs, the oxygen producing algae that excrete glass around the outside. Let me try and collect my thoughts together. And when they do their photosynthesis, they end up with loads of oil inside them. Like we store our energy as glucose and ATP. They store it as oils, like literally oily liquid things. And so a bunch of scientists have been like, Cas9 is a thing. I wonder if we can change this oil production into something else. I don't know, diesel, for instance. And do you remember that story that came out a little while ago? Microbes now make diesel?
No.
No, that was
that one.
Did you? It was literally like 5 years ago or something like that. What should we make this out of? This thing here, diving board. That's the question. That's the word I'm trying to say. I have like that, and then we'll go up. How many blocks do you reckon we go up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. If we come out a bit, no, I feel like we're too close. Hello. Oh, he's back. Okay, hi. I thought it was coming up to see us. Like if I run and jump. No, I want to be able to. Well, no, do I want to be able to touch all edges? Definitely want to be able to judge the side edges. So the plan for the game here, I don't know if you guys are aware, I'm going to bring up a chest of lily pads, and everybody has to go up one by one, jump into the water, place a lily pad. Now you can do it on your way down if you like, or you can jump in and place the lily pad afterwards. Doesn't matter which order you do it in. So the idea is after every time someone's jumped, the space that you can land in has got smaller. And obviously the first person to not go into the water is disqualified, and you keep going until you've only got one person left, which it's one of those games where the person who goes last gets the advantage. But you know, what are you going to do about that? Well, you play in the ABBA format. Are you aware about the ABBA format?
No. The ABBA format?
Yeah, you heard. I knew you'd taken a... Isn't that a game from a server? Yeah, Lily Drop from Hermitcraft. But it's been known about in the world for a lot longer. To be fair, dropping through a hole and making it smaller every time, I have a feeling is beyond Victorian, probably Greek, you know. You completely missed the conversation about nuclear power. So Nis was saying about how the long-term fallout from nuclear power is long-term, like what do we do with the fuels and the wastes and stuff like that, and I was like, I can help there, because you know, things like thorium, which used to be just an outright waste product, can now be used in the reactors as a next stage of fuel. So the nuclear waste is becoming less and less of a problem. Obviously, still a problem. Oh, it's gone silent on that end. Yeah, it's obviously still a problem, but it's not as big a problem as it used to be, especially compared to, you know, dying planet. So I'm going to go home. I need to go home and pick up a whole bunch of lily pads. I also need to think about what we get. Maybe quartz. I got a lot of quartz. Yeah, let's make it out of quartz. Let's do that. Okay. Mog, Loganator, Fastness, Torch, and Stabbing Mixer. What about the chemicals in the solar panels? They do not decompose and are deadly to humans. It's true. Headset issues. Okay, cool. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, I mean that is the thing. So, but I mean, does anybody know the lifetime on the average solar panel? Oh, we hear that ghast. I don't know how long they last. You know, is it 20 years later they've degraded into rubbish, or because I don't even know the mechanism. Like, I know how the copper solar panels work, but that's just because that's one of these things that you can do. If you get access to a bunch of copper coins or just happen to have some copper foil, burn one of them. Make it a full oxide layer, right? And then stack them together inside some salt water. Take some wires off of each plate and put it in the sun. Bam! The ions will be swapped from the oxide to the copper, and you can take all the power out from that. But I don't know if the silicon ones are anywhere near the same. I presume they're actually working on some sort of semiconductor magic weirdness voodoo. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we should go and look it up. You guys not angry with me? Hi. Oh, swap to my pickaxe. I normally get my looting sword. Hey, dude, get off here. Go away. Normally get my looting sword out for these, but I just end up with a bunch of swords, and I'm not interested. I'm really interested to know whether he saw. Cheaply made, 5 years. Well made, 25. No properly established way for disposing. I need to sleep. Or I could just eat this rotten flesh in my hand instead of pulling my bow. Okay, and there's no way for disposal at the moment. You would have thought there'd have been some sort of way of... Because silicon's just a type of metal, right? So can you not melt silicon back down? Is that a thing? Is it not a thing? I don't know. I don't know. All right, I have reset my timer. Here is your somewhat weekly reminder that you don't have to sleep to reset your timer. You can just get in and out of bed. Want this. What am I looking for? Quartz over here. Beautiful. Look at all this quartz. Let's just get a stack of quartz so we can work with it. I think silicon's different. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Because it is, like, if you go and look up actual silicon as they rip it out the ground, it's a shiny metal. It is full on just a metal. But when we start messing with it to become a semiconductor and stuff like that, I don't know. Send it on a boat to Africa. Yeah, pretty much. I got some stuff here. Do I want any of this stuff? Doesn't look like I do. I do want this, though. Stonecutter. Scoot. I learned another thing that I learned today this week in Bristol. So in the Bristol Museum, they had a crocodilia section. You know, crocodiles, they're important. They're important in the whole evolution of life thing. Did he just make an angry at me noise? But I found out that the bony nodules that count as armor on a crocodile are called scoots, which I must assume is also, I got under there the other day. Why is it not working today? Which I must assume is also the same for... Oh, hey, I hear some typing again. It's also the same for turtles. So I was just explaining scoots.
Oh, yeah, we found that out of the museum.
Yeah. It's the bony armoured nodule on reptiles. So, because I was wondering what is a scoot? You know, what part of the turtle is a scoot? Turns out, now we know. Now we know. It makes sense why it's the armoured helmet as well.
Yeah, definitely makes sense.
Wind turbines cause millions of birds' death per year. Do you hate birds, miss?
Some birds.
Some birds. I hate seagulls.
I hate pigeons.
Now, pigeons I'm fine with. Seagulls, despite the fact that they have theory of self. So I don't know, was it this week, last week? There was a study. I don't know which psycho did this, but they got people to sit on the beachfronts with chips and either stare at the seagulls or just try and ignore them. And the seagulls that were being watched didn't swoop in and steal them as often. You know, statistically significant amounts, right? Which kind of like leads to the conclusion that they figured out that we are sentient, that we are things that can look and know what's going on, which means they are also things that can look and know what's going on and go, you've got pictures in your head and I've got pictures in my head. All right, Zed, it was good to talk to you, buddy. I got a video of a seagull trying to walk through your back door. Cool, man. Oh yeah, I saw that. When we were on the train on our way in to to Bristol, we saw a seagull ripping a blackbird apart and eating its innards. I was like, oh, that's really pleasant. Really pleasant. So I mean, yeah, the whole. Oh hey, how you doing?
Oh, you're being followed by a baby zombie.
Oh, how long's he been there? Didn't hear him once. Did not hear him once. Get out of here. I should have kept him. I should just put him in a hole somewhere and be like, mine. Oh, I didn't bring any. Could you make some ladders?
Some ladders?
Yeah, maybe a dozen or so.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Okay, I need
A lot
my
of oak here I could use.
shoveler. Oh no! Oh, I went through the snow layer. That wasn't what I wanted to do. There we go. All is good. All is calm. Wow, really calm. All right, Zed's off to conquer the planet. Already saw that. Sweet.
See.
Have I scrolled up? Did Cubic delete? Oh no! Wait. It's down here. I'm like, wait. Too many chat things to look at, and I'm getting confused about which one's where. I'm really loving what we're doing here, guys. Looking over the edge at what we've been building. This is sweet. Everybody's been doing so good. We need to do something to fill up this space here. I'm not sure whether we want to fill it all in one go or break it up into smaller things. You're ringing. Oh no.
Who's ringing?
No, it's just the beginnings of beginnings of the Minecraft music. Sound like So yeah, I'm not sure what we want to build here. Use it from XP. Oh, you are using. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what we want to build here. It needs to be something. It needs to be something. Did you make the ladders?
Yeah, I did. I'm just bringing them now.
Awesome. That's very cool. Very cool. I am overflowing with rubbish. I don't know if you're aware of this.
No, I wasn't aware of this.
I thought if anyone was going to be aware how full of rubbish I was, it would have been you.
Ah, sorry, I missed that one.
You're not very with it today.
No, sorry. Sea flu.
Build an empty... Yeah, I mean, like, we could do. I was thinking maybe some sort of mall structure, or perhaps some sort of mall structure. I don't know. What do you think should go into this space down here? Tack. No, you don't. You don't want to join in our conversation about what should go in that space down there? Just put a hole in my wall.
Which space down where?
This space down here. See all that big green bit there?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because you know the hill that's next door to my skyscraper?
Yeah.
The one that's suddenly been ransacked. I think that's where I'm going to put my flower shop.
Oh, really? Oh, are you? Just taking more space, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
So, just a question. Just a question. So you're going to have a tower in this corner here, and then you're also going to have a tower in that corner all the way over there.
Yeah. Oh, actually, maybe the flower shop should go down there.
Yeah, I think that was the question I was just about to lead up to. What's going in this corner and that corner? the other two corners of your great big 4x4 space.
So there are going to be like... I don't know what the word for it is, but like a plaza area where the staff would hang out. So a big ornate water feature. So you know, like when we were in Bristol, they had the water area in between the
I definitely.
Centre and just somewhere.
Oh, that one, yeah. I thought you were talking about the one in. Go on, I keep interrupting you. Finish your thoughts.
Yeah. Basically, just things like that, like a massive water area and. Where the staff would hang out for their lunch and buy their coffee and...
Can you see the block of dirt that's right above me? I know it's there, but I can't access it. It's invisible. Can you come and break it for me, please? It's stopping me jumping. I don't like it. Ooh.
I will definitely try my best.
I thought we had some server lag there, but you just stopped pressing forwards. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, so helpful. I'm actually going to go up another, 3, I think.
Okay. No, this doesn't work.
What are you trying to do, sorry?
I was thinking about the deck chairs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we definitely need to, punch a hole in the side. Leave a gap. Leave a gap from the side. because you can walk around the back of most deck chairs in areas.
Yeah,
right?
it's just the fact that we've used half slabs, so in order for me to
just put the sandstone down. It'll be a half slab sticking above, right?
yeah, but then that happens. That doesn't look like a deck chair. It's too high.
Splish. So what I'm trying to say is, how about 1, 2. Did you pick up the blocks of sandstone? I've only got 2 half slabs on me. Could I have? Yeah. Bop,
One's hanging on the wall.
Maybe this one as well. Oh. And then I don't know. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think sandstone is the colour.
Nah, I mean I've got some more quartz.
It's just because like the beach lounges are usually like white.
Yeah, I got some more quartz.
So, thanks.
Maybe snow is also the winner there.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not 100% there, but you know, experiment. Don't forget, brollies, power souls, things like that, right? That's a feature that can be a thing.
Like this.
I'm gonna put that this way around. Does that look like all right? Does that look like it does a thing? Thanks, but I also have. Oh, you have chests multiple. Oh, maybe, man. How much are you selling quartz for? Do you want some gunpowder? Do you have a birch there? I've only got birch half slabs.
No, but I do have birch planks. You can go and make it on the crafting bench behind you.
Okay, but I need to throw stuff away. Oh, hey, welcome back, Zed. We got a Did I hear gunpowder? Yeah, you heard quartz for gunpowder. What's your rates? Talk to me, man. Let's do this. Damn, he left his enter chest. So yeah, that's guide, man. Guide. All right, so that goes like that. We go up here. Okay, I think I'm all but done with the basic. Oh, it's a Mad Frank. Hey, buddy. Streaming. Bananadi. Alright, got that, got this. Good. Alright, I need to go and get my ridiculous chest of lily pads. Do you also have lily pads?
No, I don't, I'm afraid.
Okay, are we ready to watch me die again? Every time I do the bucket thing, it's one more chance of death.
Good luck.
You get all the way down here so quickly. So I literally, like, when I'm about this far away from the floor, I'm just like clicking my mouse button as quick as possible. Bring some gunpowder. How much is some? Wouldn't it be better if you used blue concrete for the lanes? Oh, maybe, dude. That's an idea. That is an idea.
Yeah, I like that, actually.
You like that idea? All right, I will bring some blue concrete. I literally have to empty my inventory, though. I hear a zombie. Oop. Okay, I'm going to put the prismarine in the community chest. That counts, right? Bulk wood, bulk... Yeah, bulk cover blocks. Here we go.
Can you still die using lapis?
You've got to change it into blue dye by crafting it a singular time.
Yeah, but it can still be used as a dye, right?
Yeah, but why would you do that? Cornflowers.
Because I haven't got any cornflowers here.
Alright. You left your ender chest in your ender chest, lol. So there's an ender chest at spawn. Underneath the stairs. Community chest needs to have an ender chest in it. We need to have an ender chest here at the like all this stuff here oh. Is this Mad Frank, is this you? Are you watching? I don't know. But is this Mad Frank? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Old man in a cave. I think Mad Frank might be the old man.
Oh, do I not have any wool here either? Oh, that's not good.
Do you want wool? I got wool. Oh man, if you need wool. If you need wool, string, spider's eyes, gunpowder, soon to be prismarine, hit me up.
Yeah, please bring wool.
How many?
I want to try using them to make some sort of umbrella.
Ella. Yeah, cool. Can I recommend carpet and string? For a less
well, I need the wool
chunky.
to make the carpet.
Yeah. Also, beds are a plan. What else works good as umbrellas?
Beds as umbrellas.
Yeah, you put. All right, I will make one and I will show you how actually awesome they are. They are really good. Campfires also. No, that's more of a trellis. BRB looks like the estate agents have moved their router again. That's what you get when you're using an internet that's not yours. You're like, yeah, I've just got to make do with what's going on. Is he angry with me? Yo, Piggy boy. Yeah, you heard me. No, he doesn't care. He don't care. I'm surprised these soldier piggies have stayed around for as long as they have. 1 quartz for 2 gunpowder. Yeah, so we'll totally do that. Right, so now I need to offload. My wood chest is just... It's bad, man. It's bad. Alright, let's get rid of those. I'll keep hold of those, I suppose. Quartz and... Let's put that... Snow comes down to the cold box. Okay, nice. Pigman steak is a bit... No, not just that, but I've also renamed them, but I'm surprised that things have not happened to kill them. You know, all sorts of things happen to all sorts of entities all day, every day, including admin commands. So it's a bit surprising that's a thing. Okay, so... Man, I am once again full of rubbish. That there.
Always.
Always! You're on the ball this time. Nice.
Oh, I'm not going to break the plank with my pickaxe.
I mean, you can. It'll take some times and ends up costing you more on the tool front than you would want it to.
Oh,
that's
so
good.
this
is the sum total of my my slime. Oh, what's this? Got some nuggets.
Oh, okay, so that doesn't work. Alright.
What was that, sorry?
A thin layer of snow won't go on top of the pole that I made.
Oh, will it not? You can't...
No.
Does it go on string? Probably not, right? Okay, I think I'm good. Gunpowder. Do I have gunpowder here? How much? 1 chest of quartz for 2 chests of gunpowder. Okay, it's going to take 2... It's going to take me a while to move that over to yours, but yeah. You know what? You see all this birch? No, I'm not going to throw it. So the problem is, head crab, I don't think you've actually got anything, right? So Extrude is like, hey, is there anything you need, because I need a lot of gunpowder, and I've named the things that I need at you many times, and every time you've been like, oh, is there anything else you need? It's like, Let's put that there. I don't need this much food. Why am I taking this much food? Yeah, okay, cool. I will get on that. Got too much stuff. Let's go put this food in the chest. So I mean, like, how much gunpowder is lots of gun? What are you even doing? I've been meaning to come over and see this for a little while. Chest is labelled at your spawn base. Cool. Do I need all these arrows? Should I put my chest?
Oh, we should have used the beds as the sun loungers. It looks like it's got a towel on it. If you use a normal white bed.
Okay. Right, I'm just going to bring what I can out of this.
I'm gonna bring my bed up. Really stupid idea, but I want to test it.
I am not prepared. So we need to go to the end at some point. Like maybe that's Thursday's stream, so that we can get some shulker boxes. I need at least 3 or 4 more shulker boxes.
Okay. I was thinking about visiting my parents on Thursday, so we'll,
Oh, all right. Well, won't be then. Well, I might have to go on my own because it's now like 3rd week of saying we need to do this. So.
All right. Well then, yeah. I didn't realise we were going to do that on stream, so I thought we were going to do that another time.
No, we can do that on video. Let's talk about our plans all of a sudden. We can do that like at any point ever. We need to go and do it soon. Because being massively held back, all this back and forth thing, I could just put everything in my ender chest.
Right, that bed.
I would like somewhere at some point to just make a pigman fighting arena. No, pass the thing. That doesn't work. What's
the bed idea that I had.
So are you struggling to place the bed?
Yeah.
You remember you need to put some blocks down to put the bed on, then to remove the blocks.
Yeah, but I can't get a block underneath the floor because I'm a bit rubbish at this.
Put the water down. It's through to the obsidian area. Maybe. I was actually just going to think about making it in the nether. So we've got a couple of places. Now, the one at the end of the witch road, I want this one. I was going to have a village there at some point. But that sort of space was more what I was thinking. Somewhere with like some terraced edges to it, like sloped edges with lots of spawning platforms on them. And then you walk into the middle of the arena and you just start hitting the pigmen. And they should just like fold down. This isn't where I want it to be. Flood down the edges. And that should be fun. That should be fun.
Okay, let's try this again.
Get those brollies right.
Can I access the level below? Oh.
I really thought for a moment that you were going to be like, can I ask you a question? I was going to be like, what have you just done?
No, I wondered if I could access the level below using the lift, but I don't think I can.
My plan at the moment is to watch the pigmen die. Where are they going? Where are they going? What? What? How about if I do that?
So I drop some water here.
Aha, here we go. So yeah, the plan. Oh, stood on the egg. That's no good. The plan is to. Oh, I broke it. I broke an egg.
Oh no.
The plan is to go and get the lily pads, but I was also then gonna get some gunpowder. Oh man, this got busy. Hey, do you mind? Get out of it. Oh, someone set me on fire. Look, come back this way. Fire indeed. Your tablet is loaded, but no sound, no video. I mean, that sounds like a good tablet load right there. Okay, where we go. The next thing, once I've got the lily pads, is to go back and maybe, if Miss is up for it, have a quick test game. Anybody else that shows up as well, totally happy to play along for the test game. And then make it look nice. Make it look very nice. We need to get some sun loungers. Look, is that the flame sword? Ah, I'm full of gunpowder. That's right. No, it's unbreaking. Don't want it. Get out of here. So, really need to remember at some point to come back to these pigmen drop pits and fully kit them out with like return systems to get the gold up from the bottom without us having to go down there. Because that would be super helpful. Okay, these guys spawn fresh. They have. Look, notice how pigmen aren't remembering that they're angry anymore. They're just there. I'm sure there's like those guys are still angry with me or something like that. But yeah, they're not passing it on. Not really. Not until one of them starts coming running over to me and then someone else gets the line of sight. It's pretty cool. The problem with the baby pigmen... Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. It's the baby pigmen. The problem with the baby pigmen is they move at running speed anyway.
Oh, did I do that?
I don't know. Did you do that? I wanted to go back to spawn, didn't I? Ah, run. Do I just kill these guys now? I mean, they are full on keeping up with me. They can't decide whether to hit me or not. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, no, it doesn't work.
Their faces look really weird. I suppose it's because it's like pig skull, right? I'm just going to take these guys, bring these guys to spawn with me. You're alright with that, right?
Oh, yeah, Tony.
Totally. Maybe we can keep them prisoners somewhere. Look, there's going to be another one soon. maybe we can keep them somewhere. That would be nice. So, do people have like spaceship designs that they would like to see? Like, what are people's favorite spaceships? Like, I like things like, I know the X-wing is kind of like a cliched thing, but I think that it's a pretty good-looking personal transport ship, right? Maybe like we could build an Enterprise. Yes, go through. And the next one, and the next one. I'm gonna get beaten up on the other side. Okay, run and jump, run and jump, run and jump. All right, I'm free. Oh, here he is. Come on, buddy. The Imperial TIE Fighter. Okay, so my plan is at some point, down that way, there's a great big empty space. Now, that was going to be industrial zone, but it turns out that all the industrial units that we've built have ended up just being, like, spread across the map evenly, right? So I reckon over there should be our spaceport. We'll build a bunch of hangars. We'll have, like, orbital control, like air control, air traffic control. And then we'll build a whole bunch of ships and stuff. Oh, I see some problem. Look, did water flow down here?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Is that me?
Maybe. There was a...
I didn't mean to do that, but I thought I'd picked it up with my bucket, but it's still flowing.
Yeah, yeah. It's the slight desync, right? It's like you gotta like place it and pick it back up again, or even just pick it up a bit. Big space. I'm up for big spaceships. I would also like to go out to the end somewhere and build some big spaceships. Ah, I'm an idiot. I got the gunpowder, but I didn't get the lily pads.
Oh.
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 All right, send me home? It has sent me home. All right, cool. That's actually useful. Not my intention. I will definitely point out it's not my intention, but useful. Okay. Do I have any more lily pads just kind of kicking around anywhere? Let's go and have a look downstairs. Could you put my stuff up?
Yeah.
Can you put up a picture of before and after of the server spawn area? I mean, yeah, I'm fairly sure we could do that. Lily pads. 8 more lily pads. I need to get rid of all this stuff. Ugh. What we got here? Thorns, flame, punch, name tags. Yeah. Ugh. All right. Cool. I'm on my way back. You have more lily pads in the chest you took the lily pads from. Do I? Okay, thanks. You guys looking much better. All right, see you later for now, buddy. See you later for now. Bam. No, I haven't. That's kelp. Thanks, though. Got my conduit. Puffer fish don't belong in there. Over this way, nice. We need to get around to making some of those slow fall potions. Building up lights. Building up lights. Alright, I got... we probably want a chest for over there as well. Chest. Got it. Sweet. Okay, I'm on my way back
all your
up.
lovely XP.
Yeah, you only get 7 levels no matter how high level I was. That is terrifying. Shoulder mounted Oh, we should do that for that. So I looked at the mini mech that I've got, you know, the little scout one made out of sandstone. It's got a creeper just like sat on its shoulder. I'm like, oh, that's terrifying. But we should make the big one have a proper shoulder mounted creeper launcher. So they use
Yes.
his TNT to push. Maybe even like 2 creepers. 1 creeper blows the other up to send it on its way.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea, right? Good idea. I don't like. We'll never be able to just get creepers spawning there, but. Doopy doopy boo. Moving from A to B. So we have done quite badly at getting our transport network down in the Nether. I don't see a single rail that's not been used for trying to catch ghasts. You know, where's the fast movement stuff? Like I could build underneath the lake from my portal to spawn a little piston bolt that will. Do you know the idea of the piston bolt? So you put down curved tracks down the middle, boop, boop, so that the minecart that you're sat in just kind of moves over the side. Won't your stuff have despawned? No, I asked Miss to get it. It's all right.
It's safe.
I have this wonderful girlfriend. No, I mean, like, yeah, boats are cool, and boats on blue ice are faster than 1 block per tick, which is the piston pull. But yeah, basically you've got pistons on either side of you, and the minecart slightly off center from the block, and the pistons alternate back and forth, pushing it forwards, and that's good. Hey, Pan Sanders, how are you doing? Welcome. You are in the 2nd hour of the stream, so I do apologise if there are a few gaps between my conversational tangents. I'm ill. It's bad times. But my stuff was here. Where did you put my stuff?
There's a double chest.
There's that down there?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. But yes, welcome. How are you doing? Look at all that gunpowder. Oh, let's just grab all this light out first.
So did you forget to bring in the wood as well?
I really wish you'd said that on my way back.
It's alright, I've got some string here.
That'd be useful. I am going to move this gunpowder over to go to cubics before I don't know, die in another horrific accident that I didn't mean to perpetrate.
Okay.
I suppose like you never really intend to perpetrate any accidents. That's why they're accidents. Got our pickaxes swinging side to side. Do my pickaxes swing side to side? Sort of. I've got a feeling that's actually like song lyrics, but you know, trying to put across tenor on the internet's not so great. Unless you've got these, Alt 13. Bam, musical notes. Hey, Mackie and Cheese, how are you doing? How do you join? You need to try and find out inside the community about how to come and join. Basically, you need to just join the Discord and be like, hey, I probably walked right past the chest, right? Just need to be like, hey guys, can I get the IP? Should also point out Java. Lots of people. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So now I need to replace this with this. Oh, this is going to be long. But yeah, join the Discord, go to the Minecord place, search up, ask people questions, be nice, be part of the server, and answers will fall unto you. As I stated during my first ever episode, if you guys aren't 2-to-1, you are right. Yeah, good shout, buddy, good shout. I would have just taken 1-to-1. Let's have a look here. 1 chest of quartz for 2 chests of gunpowder. Okay, let's I want these to be 32s, right?
There's a zombie hiding somewhere.
Yeah?
Yeah, every time I go to come into City Hall, I hear him like growling at me.
I should have brought a chest. I've got a chest. I did bring a chest. Wait, there we go. I am smart boy. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this. Super smarts.
Super smarts.
Alright, if I do that, then we can see that. Oh, that is odd number. That is an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's actually an even number. I'm good. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. That's it.
It has to sit on something.
Aye. It is. So for those of you watching stream that are not aware, in here, really, is it set? I don't understand. Every time that I set this thing, I change it to an infinite invite, and then I don't know, is it like they expires after never, maximum number of uses, no limit, create a link, thank you. I don't know if it's when Discord updates or what, it just really hurts. All right, I have changed the link, but also here you go. My massive apologies about that. I literally did that like a week ago as well. I hear some raining, question mark?
Yeah, I hear rain.
Yeah, I hear rain. Okay, so for those of you not aware, Cubic has been building himself a little parkour course up here. I cannot make it. Nope, I cannot make it. Let's just leave it at that. I can't really make it past that point over there because I am bad at the parkours. As all YouTubers are, we don't have the shut up and just do it attitude. You know, we like to talk about what we're doing, and that means that we're just rubbish at everything. Bam. All right. Anyway, quick look inside Cubic's shulker boxes and get out here. Most people won't be able to do that. You must crouch. No, you must crouch. Okay.
I have to head to mine to go and get some string.
Okay. I also have a lot of string at mine. Yeah. Feel free to dive in and grab stuff from mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, these are all the things that I know, Cubic. These are all the things that I know. Okay, I'm just going to put this quartz in one of your boxes. You've got a protected area over this, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Do you have any quartz anywhere? And I'll just put it with your quartz and I'll come and like take it off you later.
No, the few bits that you gave me are in my inventory, so...
Okay. I'm going to move this sand up and put it with this.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Don't put it in with the snow.
It's actual like loose quartz, not the block.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, useful, right? Do you want some loose gunpowder? I got 19 gunpowder. That was not helpful.
No,
I saw a scrap chest in here somewhere. There we go. Nice. All right, got rid of it. People can see in your chest you have them enabled at the moment. That's very nice of you, dude. Very nice of you. Personally, I do prefer it when I can leave my places open, but there are occasions where I'm like, I'm just going to protect the chests. You have my axe.
Me?
Or you didn't pick it up.
No, I've got mine. I picked everything up.
Oh, the Loganator. Alright, well. Oh, it's a shop for arrows. Okay, cool. I need to find an ender chest to see if I put it in there, but I don't know, 80% sure that I didn't. Okay, in here we have nice stuff. Bam. Oh, there is the log on it. Okay, you're cool. I'll let you off for now.
Thanks.
That's all right. That's all right. Did you have chests though? Because I'm fairly sure I brought an extra chest or a barrel or something to. I don't know. I just gave it to Cubic, didn't I? It's all right. No worries. No worries. It's really hard to remember the things that I've done during a stream. Because, well, I'm just constantly talking, right? I've not had time to stop and process anything that I do. So it's just, did I do that? Did I not do that? I don't know. Let's just keep moving on to the next thing. I imagine it's what it's like having like full-blown dementia, but are happy with it. It's like, yeah, I can't remember anything. Who cares? All right. I'm going to put the chest of lily pads here. No. I'm now feeling like I should have brought a barrel. Barrel's the word I'm looking for. Okay, let's put it here. Maybe if we drop it down. Yeah, I'm going to take this slab, drop it down like it's hot. And... oh, no. Oh, pox on you and your viewing angles. There we go, got it. Up. There we go, much better, much better. Oh, is there a way up from here? I don't think there is. Oh no, I need to like drop my way down here. That's good. All right. For arrows. Okay, cool. Whew, it's the long drop. It's the long drop.
That's the area that I used the water bucket and then caused the catastrophe.
Oh, what, in here? Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to get underneath.
I mean, we've got this great big empty space. I kind of feel like I need to make a giant statue of me in here. Yeah, you know. No, I don't have it on this machine, but you know my Lapis world. It's got like a wireframe model of me. It's slightly different from this. It's like more green on the chest plate, and the legs are black rather than purple. But yeah, it's really real, like stylized rather than a faithful block for block copy. Not enough space for a statue. Do you not think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 for the feet. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, there's just enough room. Oh, just. It would be scraping on the walls. Scraping on the walls.
Oh, creeper.
Creeper. Okay, I think the basics are done. I still don't know where to put this. Oh no, I do know where to put this. But need to make a signboard up here as well that explains to people what's going on. I mean, it should be as simple as 1, climb diving board, 2, jump in water, 3, place a lily pad somewhere. Repeat.
You might have to explain taking in turns.
Yeah, I might have to explain taking in turns.
You're supposed to have like a second player to like play versus.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
at least a second player. Do you think I want to turn that stair around? I kind of wanted it to be like the roof up. Good. Oh man, you've got. Well, I mean, yes, actually, I was about to be like, oh, there's no need, but actually, this here. I don't want to light it up like that though. How shall we ligahertz it? I'm thinking end rods. So we have some quartz here, and then we go 2 end rods and another bit of quartz. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go get some stuff once again. Okay, here we go. More life lost. More life lost. Click. Oh, it is more life lost. All right, stuff's gonna despawn. Could you?
Oh no! I'm trying to work on stuff. What is this?
This is me demonstrating how terrible a player I am. But also, like, I mean, I'm now like 1 for 1, right? I'm now even. Died twice. I caught it twice.
Well done.
You're having a flood day. I'm not though. I'm not. It's fine. I didn't spill any water. I just didn't click it at the right time.
So
I'm having a good day. Did I take
chests? Because you had a double chest there with all your stuff in, and now there's only a single chest.
Yeah, I vocalised this. But yes, I did. Do you want that wool while I think about it?
No, I've got some. I've just been all the way to yours for it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the wool so that I can do some of the things that I want to do. In particular, I want to put some. What colour brollies should we have? Like the red and yellow ones are a little bit too cliche, right? That happens all the time.
Oh, that's what I was trying to work on.
Some purple, some black, and some white. Yeah. 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 There we go.
Terrible.
I got everything. Am I terrible? I think I'm
did you
good,
not
actually.
see that I was working on like umbrellas?
I did see that you were working on umbrellas, yeah, but like, are you doing all of them and I don't just get to sit here for the next half an hour watching you do it?
Yeah, basically.
Maybe you're terrible, madam, and you just don't realise it. My
Maybe.
Nintendo 64 working today by forming the game so that £200 to £400 worth in... Wait. By forming the games? What do you mean by that, buddy? But... Good work, got your N64 working, all about that. Though, every time I go back to play on the N64, I'm just like, how did we even? Like, you push on the button and 4 frames later something happens. Cleaning, not forming. Okay, cool. I thought that was a little weird.
That's how my brain works.
Well, 4 frames behind. But the thing is, it's not 4 frames behind, it's 4 frames ahead. You got to be ahead. Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-ba. Boop. And in. Wow, it's just us on the server during the stream. Okay, I've returned to spawn. Everyone rejoice.
No.
Yeah, you rejoice. That's good. That's what we're looking for. I'm sure we had this as stone. Oh, I have to come around. Fix it up. Maybe it was actually a dirt bank.
I don't know how to do these umbrellas. You are welcome to them.
Oh, I thought you were doing them though. What?
I know. It's also not helped by the fact that it's dark. I'm not able to see the string very well.
So, having a look at what you were doing, I'm just going to pass my own quick opinion here. You know, you got 3 sandstone blocks in the middle.
Yeah.
I reckon you only want 1. But that is my opinion. That is a.
Well, it's because it gave them a little table. To put their drinks on.
I think the 1 would do so as well. And hey, Forrest, he is here in spirit. Cubic, I all searched some of my PS1 games and found the prices range from £1.50 to £200 if in new condition. I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing with the PS1 games is most people nowadays just go straight for emulators, right? Which I totally would. I still need to go to Flemmy's and get his BIOS. His PS4 BIOS. Says as long as I don't break his machine, it'll be fine. I'll be like, cool. Not going to break your machine, I don't think. The internet says I won't. Isn't that not strong? Would you not trust your, I don't know, £300 worth machine?
No, I don't think I would.
Whoop. I love dropping through the clouds like that. Oh, hey, you are right. It is super dark up here. But I got a thing. I got a plan. I got. Do you have an energy chest?
So I don't think the blue glass pole is the thing, but it's what I was just using to test.
Okay, good chat. Do you have either a stone cutter or an ender chest on you?
No, I don't.
Okay, well there is one just downstairs, but that's a little awkward. We need to make a small workroom somewhere. Then I looked at the games I had and wished I had looked after them more. Yeah, I mean that's. Yeah, the problem with any CD technology is that they weren't designed to last. They really were not. They were like, they had films inside them that like degraded with UV. The plastic on the outside was super scratchy. They were just not made to last. I keep thinking you've still got your ender chest here.
No, for some reason I took it, or it got moved, or.
I remember you saying, "Oh, I should bring this with me," and I probably agreed. I do remember the day. I don't remember what we were doing, but I remember the conversation.
Yeah, something happened.
Right, stone cutter is what I'm after. Beautiful. Got this slime needs to move. I've got a lot of stuff in here that I just don't need. Like a stack of TNT. Who needs a stack of TNT? Well, I hear that Headcrab wants a stack of TNT. Though, if I was him, I would totally be looking into TNT duping. Whee. Hi. We need to do something with the floor down below, desperately.
Yep.
So when I said you only need 1, I mean like move these in 1 as well. But yeah, like I say, that's my opinion.
You think so? When it was joined up, I didn't really like it.
Yeah? Oh, alright, then don't. Then don't.
Oh, well, we can try it. Look, I'll put another one over here.
Oh, I fell in the down hole and now I can't get up.
Yeah, I had that problem earlier. It was very annoying.
Well, here we go. It's the lift time, guys. Ask me anything. I will provide you with a terrible answer. Let's get to the bottom of this lift. Okay, cool. Why do magma blocks not affect guardians? Because they get pulled down by this. No, I literally just tried sprint swimming up it. And I've got depth strider something or other on it. Depth strider 3. There we go. Hi. Let's look at it. How's it going? Blocking the wrong place.
Yeah, I don't have my silk touch on me either.
How do you not? So I think the problem here is the fact these two line up. But yeah.
These two line up.
Edge of the pool. And this one.
Okay.
It creates a bit of a weird compositional thing. But you know, I'm all about weird compositional things. That's why I go out with you. Love you.
Alright, I'll remember that later.
You know when a joke is just going to get you in more trouble than it was worth. I'm amused anyway. I think that's too close. Let's have a look. What's this light level over here? All right. So I don't know if people are aware that you get this light level readout here. See my mouse in the middle of the screen. You see here sky level 15, block level 10. A lot of people seem very unsure as to how to make sure that they light their area up properly. You do it like this, and you make sure that nowhere is less than 7. You see these blocks here. These will spawn some bad guys in, so I'm going to put some more of these down over here. I think I actually do want to spread these out a little bit more, though.
Where's the workbench gone?
It's totally not in my inventory. Hi, here you go. It's in my way. I also have lost the diorite block. I don't suppose you got any on you. It fell over the side on me.
No, I don't have diorite on me.
Nah, I can understand why. I mean, who even? But I kind of like diorite. I know a lot of people don't, but I think it gets a harsh rap for no apparent reason. Misaligned left the game.
Did I?
No,
I'm definitely here.
Mad Frank left the game. 2, 3, 4. Hey, Cyber Otaku. Let's try that again. Cyber Otaku, how you doing, buddy? It's been some time. Welcome to the last half hour of the stream. I am on the ball and with it, as you can imagine. There's a joke. Oh, I missed your joke then, buddy. Sorry. Are these not central? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, cool. Whew. Thought I miscounted. No. I did miscount. I thought I'd misbuilt. Okay, there we go. So, do you reckon this is a good lighting solution?
Yes.
Yes, I do as well. Do you think this looks good? Oh, there we go. Cool. I thought it wasn't going to let me. Does that look good? Continuity? Are you not so sure about that one?
No, I'm not so sure about that one.
Got any snow layers?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure
I nearly went over.
Bye!
Nearly went over the edge and then ended up in the lift.
That was good fun, right?
It's a waste of time.
You're not feeling the fun? Waste of time. Minecraft. It's nothing but waste of time. Oh, the saw table doesn't waterlog. Kind of thought it would.
Right, let's try this again.
Good luck. 1, 2, and that way. Alright, that's looking good. One, 2, 3, 4. That one. Put a door over the lift. How about a trap door? But yeah, totes.
It won't let me put the snow on top. I've even tried putting string here in it.
It's just not having it. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I thought that might actually be a case. I mean, the main did it not let you, or did it instantly melt? Because these are hot.
Oh no, I couldn't place them. You
Okay.
can try if you want.
No. I will totally take your word on it. These 4 of these. There we go.
It won't let me put it on top of the quartz stair either.
No, it's not a full block, right? Okay, there we go. We got lift hatches now, which people are just going to leave like that most of the time.
Yeah. So, did we want to have just a single table in between the...
Let's put a vote to the people in the chat. We are trying to come up with a design of a sun lounger. Let me come up here so I can see. Do we want to have this arrangement with the gap in the middle, or this arrangement without the gap in the middle? You have exactly 2 minutes to let us know your opinion before we just pick one. I'm still leading towards the one without the gap.
Okay.
Or they just get put around, right? The tables are fixtures, but the sun loungers are not. Like, how many times do you go somewhere? I'm getting gap from Cubic. Like, how often do you turn up somewhere and like the table and umbrellas are permanent fixtures, but the chairs have just been dragged all over the place?
Oh yeah, quite often.
Quite often, yeah. I think so as well. All right, but yeah, being told gap. Mostly.
Okay.
Mostly.
You need to work on the umbrella.
I am just about to do so. Do you reckon a purple bed's good? Oh, I've only got 3. Got any more purple wool? Just one more purple wool?
No.
Okay, let's make some black beds instead then.
I think I should go get my silk touch pick though.
Yeah, I think you should as well. Let's let my inner goth out here, shall we? Gonna go... Oh, I need to get up there. Do I have any...
I think black and purple is the right colour for poolside.
You questioning my decision making here?
I think it should be like blue and white.
Blue and white's a
But
good
there's
choice.
a lot of white around, so I didn't...
That might almost be why. Yeah, I mean, if you can get some blue, I will accept this as a one to put up, and then we'll once again ask people. I'm not sure if Forrest is actually sharing his opinion of saying to close the gap, or if he's just being awkward because he knows we only got 1 vote and he wants to be awkward. Not saying my friends like are intentionally awkward with just about everything they do, but maybe I am. Maybe that bit of wool wasn't the choice there.
My silk touch pick is nearly broken.
Is it mending?
No.
Good.
It's the one that Mad Frank gave me that's made out of iron.
Oh, okay, well, busted. I had a feeling. Ooh, Fedathy, I reckon that's too high up. You said you're bringing your silk touch.
I am. It's only got 38 uses on it though, so very select moments. Oh, I am rubbish with these lifts.
And you left the door open.
I did, yes.
Opinions, guys. Opinions. I'm not... now that I've put it down. It used to be amazing. Now I'm like...
It's kind of alright.
It's definitely too high. It needs to come down 2 blocks.
Okay, you want me to take?
Yeah, two blocks out, please. And then... Oh, hey, thanks. And then I put... There we go. Right, that's nice. That's the sound of me trying hard to build.
Don't fall down the hole.
Oh, down that hole. I was going to be like, but we put trapdoors down. Totally different hole there. Okay. Give me those. Give me those.
So Cubic said to go with a gap, so that means this one is the table.
Bop. Hey, Headcrab's joined the game. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Okay, there we go. That's looking good. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just said it as if he was listening, but I mean, maybe not. Okay, there we go. Does that look better? Ah, that looks better than what I did, yeah. Oh, there's snow layers. Did I knock them off? Must have.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, probably. So, 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Is it melting?
Yeah. Let's try a quartz half slab.
Can I put wool on top of here?
Carpet, you can only go one thick.
That's
And
not
as
quite
we
as
all
good.
know, we know it. We like it mega thick round here. At least triple thick. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, what have I done?
You'd have to have a whole block, maybe. Let's try it.
What, like these all being quartz, the bottom 3?
Or at least the head one being.
Why have you left a... What, this? Because I like to use it. And it's kind of in the way else. I'm actually even going to move the workbench underneath the water as well. There we go. Now we can look at our pristine area. Okay, so do I want to move these to the ends here and then have these actually being over the lifts? Let's see if it works first. So that there, this here, and then that and that. And if we're lucky, though luck is not really how we like to play the game, then we can replace that. You got the snow layers, please? I don't have any else. I'd totally make it. Okay, we're gonna just walk away now and see if it melts at any point. I'm gonna pick these up as well. Need to get that bit of diorite back. Never thought I'd be so impassioned about diorite. There and there. Hopefully this will be good light coverage. I mean, really, all we need to worry about are these corner blocks here, right?
Yeah.
We've done a bad job there. Yeah.
Can I borrow those end rods?
7.
1 or 2? Yeah, like down there. That's what I was thinking. So
You got down here.
yeah, can you not add it onto the side and have like?
Yeah, but it doesn't
beacon
look as
as
good as that, does it?
No, but higher up.
Oh, well then we want to put something underneath here then. How about a bit of quartz? Whoop. And then one of these, and one of these, and then a quartz slabby jabby. Bam. Hype. What are we at? 9, 9, 9. Alright, these, 9, 8. That's good. I can accept that. Set. Ah, no! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This block right
Is it
here.
melting?
This one, no, it's not melting, but this block here is not bright enough. This one that I'm still right here. One too short. I suppose I could push these out one more. Let's try that. Let's go there. Because if it's just one, we can do it by moving light sources.
Oh, so the sides of the pool are not symmetrical.
No, they're not. Purposefully so. Has this stumped you a little bit? I'm sorry. I should have
Yeah, I can't
mentioned.
put sun loungers in over this side.
Nah, this is where like quick guys, what do we fit in a smaller space? We need like a towel rack over this side, so like bunch of trapdoors, open trapdoors here so they make the sides, and then you put some other trapdoors down to be the shelves, and then maybe wool and banners for towels. Yeah, walls and banners for towels. Look at that. Yep, brilliant. And land. I mean, I want to put a bar up here somewhere, but I don't think that's going to work. Pool needs to be lit up to stop the drowns. Man speaks truth. Do I have any sea lanterns on me? No, but I'm going to put some sea lanterns down in the places where we should... where we should put... So, look at that. Also, what's going on with this lighting? Do you now have it where this corner of the pool is dark, but the other three are light?
No, they all look the same to me.
It's a big old lighting glitch for me. But yeah, we need... I mean, drowned in the pool would be fun. Yeah, the thing I want to check next is this one light enough? No. Why not? Ten and 7. I mean, it is one block. They can spawn on one layer of thing as well. But this we can do by putting down some sea. I'm almost tempted. This one layer up. This layer one up from the bottom, just to rip all that out and put in sea lanterns.
Put a line of sea lanterns.
Shall we do that? It's the Minecraft music. Is it Dawn? It used to sync up with Dawn. It doesn't anymore. I always thought of it as some sort of like bird song or whatever, you know? Every morning you'd come out. And I'm fairly sure when Notch, the horrific man that he is, decided to put the music in, I thought he put it in at dawn so people would know when to go to the surface again. And I thought that was great. It's the same reason that, not the same reason, but a similar reason as to why dirt breaks pretty quick with your fist, but grass takes just a little bit longer, because he wanted you to know when you were just about to break through the roof in case it wasn't
okay.
Yeah, good, right? Good. Notch, clever man. He thought of a lot of things. Like Notch was the guy who was all about, let's have block interactions. Like water mixing with lava to make obsidian or cobblestone. Someone just shot at me. And do you remember when you used to be able to put redstone underneath lava? Obsidian under lava? What was it that you used to be able to do? You used to be able to put redstone next to flowing lava to make something. I can't remember what it was, where we made extra obsidian like that, or...
No, I don't remember that.
No,
that might have been before I played.
Yeah, I think it was. This is time ago. Absolute time ago. I'm going the wrong way. I might have to load up an old version of Minecraft at some point and go find out again. But yeah, he was all about that. So the game has definitely taken a different direction since Jeb came on board. Because we've had this conversation before, we're going to have it again. Minecraft, we're playing survival mode right now, but I got to tell you, I'm not struggling to survive. I'm not having trouble feeding. The waves of mobs that come at me every night are just easy. I don't feel like...
You can speak for yourself.
But survival, once you got a base set up, survival's not that hard, right? But
I am so busy building, I've run out of chicken. I'm living off of baked potato again. I've never had stacks of steak because I don't have a farm full of cows.
Why don't you get a farm full of cow?
Because I'm too busy building skyscrapers and stuff.
You need to go online, right? You type in the word 1.14 Minecraft auto cow farm, and whatever comes up, just build one of those.
Okay. And the phantom still get me every time.
Have you been in and out of bed yet?
Not for a couple of days.
What is my time since last rested? It's down the bottom here, right? Time slept. I've been into bed 643 times.
I do understand though that I play a bit like a noob still, and that other people have probably got the same opinion as you. It's too easy, and that
so my point was,
they're gliding through and not surviving through.
Yeah, it's not survival, but we do go out and conquer a lot of stuff. I saw a bunch of sea lanterns somewhere. Where are they? There we go. But we do go out and conquer a lot of stuff. Like Terraria, the game that doesn't say it's playing survival, but instead playing conquest mode, where you go out into the world and try and find all the different bosses and beat them one by one after the other. you know, like the Ender Dragon, the Wither, the Elder Guardian. Like, it's almost like Jeb came on board and went, I don't like survival, let's play Conquest instead.
Yeah.
Maybe blaming Jeb is a bit strong, but he is the new influence, right? And I don't know, Minecraft's one of these games that's got so many facets to it that it doesn't really matter if one of them drops. I could play this survival if I wanted, right? I could set up a bunch of command blocks that will track the number of days or track how many ticks the world's been running for. You know, if I just set up a command block in the spawn chunks that's like, hey, every tick add 1 to this score, and then every time it reaches, I don't know, the 32-bit integer limit or something like that, you know, 32 billion or whatever. It's much smaller than that, but then it will add 1 to the difficulty or spawn a bunch of stuff for me. Like, I could build my own survival game, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. That'd be quite good. Like in 7 days, where every 7 days it gets more difficult.
Yeah. In fact, I think Cubic. I've not looked at your mod pack yet, buddy. Big apologies about that, but middle of summer holidays. The problem with that is every time people are active, i.e. in the holidays, I'm not. And then when people stop being active when they're back at school, I then become active again.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, totally your fault. Well, I mean, it is actually your fault, but I'm not going to blame you for it.
I did totally think that we'd spend a lot of time Minecrafting, but you know, I chose to go away and do things.
Yeah, you need to make it harder still. I will. Miss, do you want to go and play a mod pack at some point? Oh, it's time though, right? It's time. We've got so many things we want to do already. Yeah,
like I still haven't finished my skyscraper. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I do keep offering help, but less of a grind, but more hard. Yeah, that is a thing that a lot of game/mod pack developers kind of miss out on. They're like, oh, let's make it hard, 1 billion hearts, and it's like, no, because I can still just hit them. It's like I've just fought 10 things in a row instead of 1. That's not got any harder, it's just got more tedious, right? Whereas if it was actually, oh, these guys spawn in pairs, now you've got to think about like how they face each other. Like that's suddenly become harder without becoming more tedious. I think that's a lesson a lot of people miss. Hey, are you doing all right up here?
Yeah.
Looking at your skyscraper. I do like the shape. We need to... It reminds me of something. I'm not sure what it is, but... I mean, the thing is, we were both pulling from the real world, and it turns out that this lattice structure is quite popular at the moment.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't know who or what. Do I really want to do the full list, the full line? Yeah, I want to do the full line. Maybe we'll come through and replace a few of them back, but right now I'll do this. Ooh. If I'm lucky. So those guys that turned up and was like, oh, can we join? And I was like, yeah, you need to go onto Discord. Does anybody know if they actually went onto Discord, or are they gonna like... Was that too much work for them? Oh. Did you say you had your silk touch pick?
Yes.
You see this thing sticking out the wall here?
Yeah, bear with me.
You've got to bear with you. Ah! Putin strikes again. Oh, you idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot, sorry. I went to eat, but I've got my sea lanterns in my offhand. I didn't even need to eat. That's the worst bit.
Oh.
Could you get this before too much of the snow melts, please?
Get what?
Get this.
Oh, sorry.
There you go, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, this one.
Thank you very much. I mean, I got a lot of sea lanterns on me right now. Oh, just gonna break it. I'll figure out some more sea lanterns later. So back at the Guardian Monument, I'm trying to come up with plans on how to make it multi-person friendly, because obviously a lot of people are going to want prismarine shards, sea lanterns, and everyone's going to be like, well, you're not using the stuff that I got for AFK because I spent 4 hours here and you didn't, right? Which is totally fair, totally behind that line of thought, but it does mean that multiple people are going to want to be using it at once.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think. So imagine that this was the temple area. I think we're going to have a cluster of stuff in the middle with like spawning stuff on each corner, spawning areas on each side, each of the cardinal directions, so that you can fit 4 around that. And I'm not sure whether we need more than 4. How many do you reckon? I could see up to 6 people any one time wanting to go, but I, at the same time, don't.
I think 4 is reasonable.
I think 4 is probably reasonable as well. So then, you'd walk up to it. There'd be a lever here. That's a crowd bench. But there'd be like a lever here to turn the spawning platforms on. I make it all dispensers so that you can turn it on and off at the flick of a lever. And then there's got to be a thing in front of you for either XP and or auto kill, right? Because I'm going to want to sometimes just stand there all night long, letting the things fall on something that will kill them. But other times I'll be like, I'm only here for half hour. Let's build up as many as we can, and then I'll punch them in the face. So I'm not sure how to do it, because it turns out that Guardians are immune to magma.
Yeah, not helpful.
It's not. I understand why they're like that, but yeah, totally not helpful. But as Cubic has pointed out, it's 2 hours. That is 2 hours of streaming, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure. I will see you next time where, well, I need to go and do some things. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be joined. I'm not sure whether I'll be on my own. So maybe I'll be doing that. Maybe we will start a new adventure. Maybe we're going to go have a look at the witch farm. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that is on the list to be done, but, has not been done. This game needs to be played. This game needs to be played now. Also, this whole area around here, just a little bit more decoration needs to be done. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye. I think we got someone going to make a jump straight away. Do it. Woo.
Oh, did it go?
No, and that's why I've said you jump first and then place the lily pad. So just place the lily pad. Just place it. All right.
I want to try jumping.
You want to try? Okay, all right. Here we go. Last couple of seconds of the stream, guys. Everybody's saying goodbye, but bye. Yeah, you did it.
Hey.
Bye.